me, Master Nick. I got a fun class planned today, and I have my clicker with me, because I never lose it. I never lose my clicker. They know that well. So, I got a fun class. Now, here's the thing. I've been teaching classes at UMac quite a bit, where it wasn't recorded. And I got a really good sense of where everybody's at in terms of the curriculum. There's some things that people really strive with, and there's some things that people are currently struggling with. Surprisingly, at Brown and Red, forms seems to be one of the things that they're struggling with the most, but with purple, green, and blue, you guys know Taegeuk Jeokjeon really well. Unless you've just got your brand new green belt, then you probably don't know the second half so well yet. But here's the thing, you guys pretty much know that. So I will save Taegeuk Jeokjeon for another day. Today I'm going to be working on the one thing that I feel like people are struggling with most. Kicks. Now, I know I've done kicks a lot before, but we're going to break them down in a different way than I normally do. I know I got the step 1, step 2, step 3, but new style and everything. So, before we do any of that, let's get started. Everybody start to bring your knees up high, switching back and forth. I know I start this way every time. I like to start this way. I don't need to defend myself, like I just don't need to defend myself about the clicker thing. I never lose it. I also don't lose my car keys. Right, Miss Love? Have I ever lost my car keys before? Nah, she said I didn't.
She said you did.
Ready? Tail kickers, go for it. All right. By the way, it's good to see Michael here. Michael would agree with me that I don't lose things very often, because he is a responsible student. All right, and freeze. Now I want you guys to do circles. Now, if you have bad knees, circle your toe this way. If you have bad hips, straighten it out in front of you, then draw your circles. Go one way, switch feet, go the other way. Once you've done with that, go the other direction, and then the other direction. Do each one probably 2 or 3 times. Go for it. Jesse, I'm going to have you do this one. Put your knee out and circle with your toe, almost like you're stirring a giant pot of hot chocolate with your big toe. All right, good job. Right up here. Right here. All right, keep it up, guys. Keep it up. And now my favorite stretch, the hip circle. Let's get our hip circles going. And Oliver, you bring up a very good point. So Oliver's tying his belt. So I'm going to go through kicks today. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I thought we were going to finish kicks early. I was like, we're going to get through it, and then what am I going to do? Do I show them a brand new awesome kick? Do I play a game with them? That's never going to happen. Switch directions. I was thinking, maybe I'll show them some bow staff things, which I'll talk about later. But I think what I've decided upon is we're going to talk about belt tying and how to tie your belt. Now, you should know how to tie your belt from my own orange, but I'm going to show you a better way to do it. Not only a better way, the way I want to see it tied going forward. And Oliver, can you turn it around for me real fast? Oliver did it. So he knows this well. And we'll actually do a bit of a game with it. I'll let us have a belt tying race. All right. So since we're doing kicks today, hopefully you came to class stretched and warmed up. If you're under the age of 10, I know it doesn't make much of an impact, but it's important that we kind of warm up and stretch. So I'm going to give you 30 seconds to a minute of whatever stretch you need. Whatever stretch you need. Are you ready? And go. Whatever stretch you need, go for it. Jesse. If you don't know what you're doing, do what Jesse's doing. Janine's doing push-ups. That's fine. We're going to do more of them later, Janine.
Okay. More push-ups? Okay.
You're welcome to do push-ups. Oh, Jesse, we're working on it. Don't drop your hips as you fall. Brandon, keep your hips straight. Everybody's just doing push-ups for warm-up in the studio. You guys don't have to do that. You're welcome to. You will be doing more in a second. So I want to do it, but actually I probably would do it. I love push-ups. I love push-ups. You got 30 more seconds. All right, so today I will show you a new style of push-up. I'm going to show you a couple different ways. But first, let me teach you a really good method if you want to know what you're doing is proper when it comes to lifting weights or even just working out at your home and you don't have weights and you just want to do some calisthenics, moving without any extra additional things. So, here's what I would like you to do. Put your hands out in front of you. Do the motion of a push-up without having any resistance. Go for it. Nice. Now I'm turning sideways so you guys can see. Is this a motion you would do in your normal life? Ask yourself that question.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Would you hurt yourself in that motion in your normal life?
No.
No. Even if you push something very, very heavy, if you did this, it wouldn't hurt you. That's how you know it's a safe thing to do. However, if I try to push something very heavy like this, would that hurt me?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Do I ever do this?
No. No.
No. So that's not a natural motion. So let me show you a couple different ways you can do push-ups, and I'll let you choose what you do today. Put your hands straight out in front of you, like this. Now tuck your elbows into your chest and go backwards. Do it a couple of times. You kind of want to keep this maybe at your shoulders a little bit lower than your shoulders. Does that feel natural?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now put your hands wide and just bend a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. So don't bring your elbows behind because that hurts, right? All right. Keep your elbow in line with your shoulders. Okay, we do this sometimes. Now make a triangle or a diamond with your hands and push out from your chest. Again, this is natural. If you did this on the ground, all three of them, those are different push-ups that you can be doing to help work out your muscles. So today's warm-up, we went through that, but what we're gonna do is rising kicks. 5 each leg, then we're gonna drop down and give 10 push-ups of your choice. 10 push-ups of your choice. Then you're gonna stand back up, do 5 more rising kicks each leg, going a bit higher, 10 push-ups of your choice, and then finally 5 push-ups, and then 5 rising kicks each leg, 10 push-ups of your choice. You can do all 30 push-ups the same way. You can mix them up, maybe do 10 one way, 10 the other. Just make sure you're doing push-ups. Are you ready? Guarding stance. Aya! These first rising kicks keep below your belt. 5 on one leg, go. Aya! 1. Aya! Aya! 3. Aya! 4. Aya! 5. Feet. Only 5. Ready? Aya! 1. Aya! 2. Aya! If I'm going to force them to do 20 push-ups each time if they don't key up louder. Aya! 3. Aya! Aya! 10 push-ups, go! Now, the one push-up I didn't talk about is your normal push-ups. You can do your normal push-ups too, up to you. Jesse's doing diamond push-ups. Jesse, those are killer. I'm impressed that you're doing them. Once you're done, step back in your guard and hop up and down. Now we're going to do our rising kicks a bit higher. Are you ready? Ah! Good job, Janine. That means you don't have to do more push-ups later. Ah! 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 Kick your feet. Aya! 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 10 push-ups. Go for it. Push-ups of your choice. Diamond push-ups, Janine. I am impressed. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't do more than 20 diamond push-ups. They kill my chest. Also, I probably weigh like 4 times all of you guys. So, yeah. Oliver, how much do you weigh?
About 80-something.
80-something? That makes me feel not great. All right, let's get going. Guarding stance, aya! Final ones. Also, Oliver, you're 10, right? Yeah, okay, that makes me feel better. You ready? Aya! 1, aya! 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 Other leg, ready? Aya! 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 10 push-ups, go! At your guys' belt rank, typically I would not make you do 30 push-ups. But you guys are rock stars, you can do this. I know Nico's watching right now. Even though he hasn't typed in the chat, I know he's watching. I know he can do 30 push-ups. Chariot! Kunye. So today, kicks and belt tying. I love it. So for our kicks, we're going to be working quite a bit on one kick I noticed that a lot of people are struggling with quite a bit. And it seems like the easiest kick because I gloss over it. I don't talk about it a lot. But it can be one of our more difficult ones if we don't break it down. A back leg side kick. Now, a show of hands. Raise your hand if you think you can do a back leg side kick. If you're at home, raise your hand too. Everybody's raising their hand right now. If I asked a white belt, what do you think they would say if I say do a back leg side kick? They've already learned a side kick. No, they could do it. Janine, I think I may have even told you that once, and you're like, oh, like this? The problem is a back leg side kick is deceptively simple. And there's a reason why we don't do it at white, yellow, and orange. Because it's not as easy as just sticking your leg out there and kicking. The most important thing is our plant foot and our rotation. So real fast, I'm going to teach you guys a valuable lesson. It's a lesson I taught to the white, yellow, and orange belts, and something that I should go over with you guys more often. Put your hands out like this. Pick up one leg and go to one side. See how far you can get without falling over or without adjusting your step. Even if you touch the ground but you have to adjust your step to do it, that does not count. Realistically, unless you stuck your foot backwards instead of going straight sideways, you should have fallen over. Jesse's trying to do it, but he's sticking his foot backwards, and he still fell. See, here's the thing. When we rotate and we turn our foot backwards, it's for a reason. That's where we have balance. The reason why we can't do that is because my knee does not bend to the side. If I'm straightening my leg, it cannot bend this way without breaking first. Now, if you guys want to break your knees to do every side kick you do, go for it. You can have balance that way, but most of the time it won't. Everybody show me how your knees bend. Bend for me. Do some squats. Janine, that's not how your knees bend. I don't know how your knees were bending that way. Yeah, your knees bend out. So if I want to throw a kick, or if I want to throw something sideways and I want to have balance, my knee needs to be turned to where it bends, so I can bend this leg without falling over. So now take your left or right foot, point your toe to the side. Raise your other leg straight up, pointing to where your heel is, the other direction of your big toe. See how far you can bend down. Now you may still fall, and that's because you're not quite used to balancing this way yet. But once you get it down, it will be a lot easier. Not only that, it's possible. The other way is not possible unless you break your knee. So, the reason why a back leg side kick's hard is I need to get my front leg to point my big toe backwards, or this kick does not work. You are not doing a back leg side kick unless I do that. Go to your guarding stance and go, "Aya!" So the first thing that we're going to do is we're just going to step forward and rotate my plant foot all the way backwards. I don't want you to kick. In fact, if you don't even want to step, I'm fine with that too. Just work on rotating that heel. Let's do it 10 times. Very important step. Don't rotate your shoulders so much that you're doing this back kick here. It's not a back kick. Keep your body sideways. Ready? On my go. 1, go. Now point your plant foot backwards. Ready? Go. 2. Go. 3. Go. 4. Go. 5. Go. 6. Now, you can see my feet now. These are my feet. Here's the thing. I know this is difficult, but if you get it down, it will become a lot easier on future kicks. Look at this. See how my heels and my toes coming all the way around? I'm not doing this. That's quarter. It's not all the way around. All the way around. Switch your feet, other side. Ready? Go. 1. Go. 2. Go. 3. Rotate all the way around. Go. 4. Go. 5. Go. 6. And freeze. Brandon, why am I choosing 6? Do you know why?
Because there's 6 people watching?
Because there's 6 people watching. That's a good guess. No, I did it because I never choose 6. I find it a funny number. All right. There's no way he could have known. 4 is a funny number. I'll remember that for the future. So, I am now going to do this 3 times. Everybody sing me your attention. Today is a learning class and less of an exercise class, so make sure you're still focusing. I'm going to give you A, B, and C, and I want you to tell me which one is correct. Which one where I did the right thing, where I pointed my heel backwards. You can't see my feet. You're only going to be able to see my upper body, and you're going to have to tell. Ready? A. You guys don't look at my feet. A is this. B. C. Which one did I bring my heel all the way to the front? How'd you know it was C without looking? Okay, let me show you C again, and let me show you A and C, and see what the difference is. A. C. What happens? Janine? How do you know I'm turning? You can see my upper body. What controls my upper body? My hips. So on A, can I rotate my hips around if this front foot's here? Not unless I break it first. My hips guide this motion. So if I point my heel backwards, my hips can come all the way around. But if my foot doesn't move, can I do that? Can I do a back leg side kick if I don't do that? No. So now, I want you to rotate. Tuck your knee in here into your chamber. I will do the full kick now. You guys will as well. And you're here. Extend it straight. So I'm not coming around. I'm shooting out straight. So I tuck my knee. Shoot out straight. Not. Because that's not a back leg side kick. Guarding stance. Ayah! Attention. Chariot. Try it again. Guarding stance. Ah! Ready. Rotate your back heel. Tuck your knee. Once you get there, focus on shooting your leg straight. We're going to do this 7.5 times. Ready? Go! Shoot it straight, Jesse. Go! Go! Make sure you don't over-rotate your shoulder. Go! See how my shoulder's still sideways? Go! Shoot it straight. Ready? Go! Let me ask you guys a question. If I do this, can I do a side kick anymore? No. No, so let's do it one more time, but I don't want you to kick, I just want you to chamber. Ready? Go! See how your shoulder's still pointed. It's not rotated down. Now when you kick, if you want to rotate and twist down, I'm fine with that. But your chamber, your shoulder's up, your kick is that down. All right, other leg, step back, ayah! Other leg. So if you kicked with your left, you're now kicking with your right. If you kicked with your right, you're now kicking with your left. Ready? Go! Kick a bit higher, Jesse. Bring your knee in chamber. Go! Go! Rotate your back heel to the front. You got this. Go! 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 Ayah! Okay, just your chamber. Twist your heel out. Tuck your knee in, hold. On my go, ready? And go! Good job doing 7.5 kicks. I'm impressed. Now it makes sense.
15 kicks.
15?
Or no, no, 14 and a half.
Well, maybe I should have just had you do the kick and not, no, that would have made more sense. You're correct, Janine. All right, so chariot. Kunye. So the next time I see you at the studio, I will not accept any more of this as a back leg side kick, because it's not. It's a back leg front kick. Or you could do a half side kick, half round kick, where you're not rotating your plant feet. That doesn't count. So now that we know about this whole rotation thing, feel free to go rock back and forth, try it out, and then switching and doing this. We are now going to work on raising our hook kicks. That was the other thing I saw, is I saw some wonderful hook kicks. But their wonderful hook kicks were here. How do we get this hook kick higher towards somebody's head where it's the most effective?
Turn your foot.
I have to turn my foot. Why do I need to turn my foot, Janine? Why do I turn my foot, Brandon? Why do I point my toes back when I do this? People at home answer too, not just Brandon. Can I balance?
Yes, and you can balance.
So that way I can rock back. I can balance. If I'm here, I can't lean backwards, but if I'm here, I can lean backwards and kick where I want. If my back is completely straight up here, my hook kick can only go as far as that I can stretch here. But when I lean back, that raises till I can go higher. I'm not even stretched right now and I can kick at my shoulders. So let's try this out. We're gonna get wide, slide, point my toe backwards so I can lean back. Lean backwards, side kick to the side, around. If I'm kicking the people in the camera, I'm hitting off to the side of your head, then coming through. Now, we're gonna do this 8,000 million times.
What?
How about 8 times?
Okay, now.
Guarding stance, aya! I want you to see if you can kick above your chest. If you're not fully stretched, you don't have to, but see if you can go higher than normally. Ready? Go! Aya! Go! Aya! 2, go! Aya! 3, go! 4, go! You don't have to worry about the camera, Jesse. Use your front leg. Ready? Go! 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 Final one. Put your hands up, Oliver, before I hit you. Socially distance hit you. Go! All right. So we did 8, and I liked it quite a bit. Now we're going to do our other side, but there's something I want you to focus on. I'm going to give you A, B, and C again. You need to tell me the right answer. Which one is the correct hook kick? A. And I'm going to do it towards you guys because it makes more sense this way. A. B. C. Janine. It was C. What do you think, Oliver?
I don't know. There's no right answer because you filled that.
Well, do you think C is the right answer? Let me show you again.
Is that
A. B. C.
Don't do that,
I'm telling. Okay, I fell backwards, so obviously it's not C, right? So which one is it, A or B?
B.
B. I don't want to kick all the way over here and then not even hit my target. I want to hit my target and then immediately put my foot down. What I'm seeing a lot of people do is hitting their target, doing a great hook kick, but then continue to spin it past. Do I need to do that?
No.
Jesse, if I hit you in the head, do I need to just keep holding my chamber up forever? No, so after you do your hook kick, don't keep spinning, stop. Immediately put it down so you can kick again. I don't need to twist the shoulder forward. I can keep it exactly where it's at. Switch your feet, guarding stance, aya! I don't want you to go through. Once you land your hook kick, put it down. Ready? Go! Good one, Brandon. Raise it higher. Go! Good one, Oliver. Good one, Janine. Go! Not bad, Jesse. Go! 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 Now, one thing. I'm going to have you guys do your last kick in a second here. Don't kick down here and then come up because I'm not going to hit anybody. Also, don't kick up here and then come down. You want to create a straight line. Everybody say last kick.
Last kick.
Best kick.
Best kick.
Guarding stance. Ah! Last kick, best kick. Make your count. Ready? Go! All right. So you guys are doing a really good job with this. And before I do my belt tying game, I'm not going to do back kicks today, which are the only 2 kicks that you need to know besides the 2 that we just did. I'm going to talk about a combo that only makes sense if you do your kick properly. If you do your kick wrong, you will not be able to do this combo today. Oliver, I'm going to challenge to see if you can do it. This is a kick I typically show at black belt. You're going to do a slide up hook kick. Then before you put your foot down, you're going to snap with a round kick. Now, if you do a proper hook kick, right? You come back here, you don't over-rotate. This round kick should be very easily fired. Because guess where your hook kick lands? A round kick chamber. However, if you over-rotate, can you throw that round kick? I'm going to show it to you guys, and feel free to try it at home or in the studio as well. Throw your hook kick, overextend your hook kick chamber, and see if you can throw a round kick. Go. It doesn't work. See if you can fire your hook kick early, firing it over here, almost like hitting somebody there, and see if you can throw a round kick. To the person in front of you, you can't. It needs to be almost a perfect hook kick to make sure you can throw the round kick. We are going to do this. Brandon's favorite number, 4 times each leg. Slide up, hook kick, round kick. Guarding stance, ayah! Ready? Go! Ayah! 1. Go! Ayah! 2. Go! Ayah! 3. Go! 4, not bad. Chariot. Our other leg. Here's how I use this kick. Raise your hand if somebody's ducked below your kick before in sparring. A lot of these guys haven't sparred yet because they got their purple, green, and blue belts during quarantine. Jesse, have you sparred before?
Yes.
Has somebody ducked below your kick or ran away from your kick?
They ran away.
They ran away. That happens a lot, so when they see kicks throwing high, we will often do this. So what this kick does is it basically says, duck please, psych, and hitting them in the head. So when somebody throws this hook kick, they duck, and then once it comes around, you slap them in the face. Step back with your other leg, go, ah! Other leg, other leg. So if you kick with your right, last time, kick with your left. Ready? Go! 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 Say last kick, best kick. Go! Chariot? Kunye. Now I see Michael's in chat. He's a blue belt. He knows how to tie his belt well. During this next section, if you're like, Master Nick, I know how to tie my belt. I don't need to do this. Here's what I want you to do. Go grab a chair. Do 10 hook kicks over the chair, 10 round kicks over the chair, 10 back leg side kicks over the chair, all without putting your foot down, meaning you kick, bring it around, do it again. Then, once you're done with all of that, I want you to do 10 hook, round, side, rounds. Yeah, we don't get to do that in today's class, maybe eventually. But see if you can go hook, round, side, round over the chair. For the people who don't know how to tie your belts, this is the perfect class for you. I'm going to go through it. Everybody untie your belt for me. And make sure you do it away from the camera or away from the flags. So, I have a belt here. It's a pretty fancy belt. There's a certain way that I want to see it tied. Now, when you initially enter martial arts, we accept a little bit of a sloppier tie because you guys don't know how to tie your belts. We'll fix it, and it's not a big deal. But when you guys become purple, green, and blue belts, brown, and red belts, it becomes expectation that you tie and you present yourself well. Oliver, why is it important that I present myself well in Taekwondo class?
So you don't get low to lower belt.
Say that again.
So you don't get in trouble in catching the belt.
So you don't get in trouble, yes. But also, yes, Brandon?
Because when you're in brown belt, or in whatever, if you're in purple, orange up, then they don't want your belt to fall off in the middle of class.
Okay.
But also, during testing, you're gonna get a better chance because you're looking formal.
Okay. So Brandon said you don't want to look informal and you want to be safe, pretty much. You don't want your belt to trip you up. And although those are two very big reasons, the main reason why you guys need to present yourself well is self-respect starts with you. If you don't respect yourself and you come to class looking sloppy, not really caring, will other people respect you? No. If you show respect to everybody but you don't show respect to yourself, where's your sense of pride? Here's the thing. At the end of the day, does it matter what you look like? No. But it's always important that we present the best version of ourselves. Show respect to yourself first. Make your beds, take a shower, and make sure you come to class with your hair as combed as it can be. At least with my quarantine hair, I comb it 3 times a day, or more than 3 times a day. After every class, it gets messy. But you constantly put effort in to look your best. That starts with your belt, but it ends with everything you do to take care of yourself. So, here's what I'd like you to do. Take one side of your belt and lift it up. This should be preferably your left side of your belt. If you have a black belt, you probably shouldn't be in this class right now, but maybe you are. The shiny side goes out, and it is the shiny side is out, and it's upside down on your waist. You guys, do you have a shiny side?
No.
Janine, purple side up. Purple side up. So, now I'm gonna take this and wrap it around my waist so it layers over the top of my other side. This is important. Once you got there, do it one more time and make sure it's perfectly layered. That way, when you turn around, your belt's in one line. So, again, I'm gonna show that off. People here, you're doing it quite well. Keep it up. On my belly, wrap around, make sure it goes on top, go on top again. If you do it wrong, here's what it looks like. Oh, let me do it. Oh, this is so hard to not do anymore. It has this little cross overlap that you do not want. So you get your side, you wrap it around. You get it on the same side. Now, once you got that, if you don't got that, pause it, rewind it, do this again. You should have 2 layers. 2 little lines here, and then one long thing sticking out. You are gonna untuck this bottom part here. At this point, you're gonna grab onto what connects it and shuffle your belt over until you get into an equal formation. This is the part that gets messed up the most, because if you do it wrong, you'll start to get X's on the back. So, feel free to get there, and then straighten it out. Again, one line, over top, around. Tighten, untuck one side, and if you don't want to grab down here, you don't have to. Just straighten it out and make sure it stays underneath. You will not do that as fast as me. I've been doing it since your guys' age at Blue Belt 12 years ago. Not 12 years ago. How old are you, Jesse?
7, no
8. I was 7 when I was a Blue Belt, right, Miss Loved? 6?
Yeah, 6 or 7.
I'll say 7, so that means that I was 16 years ago, Jesse. That's when I was at where you were at. Yes? Don't worry, I'll help you out in a second. So, I cross over. I'm gonna take my left side. To you, this looks like my right side, but my left side. I'm gonna tuck it over. Make this little X. Oh, I wish I could show this. Here. Like that, perfect. Now, I put the X down here so you can see it, but typically you want this X to be as close to your belt as you can. Now take this left side, and you're gonna tuck it under everything, so close that it's onto your belly button. So if I just go like this, and I tuck it over everything, you can see it doesn't work out well. So I'm gonna tuck it under everything that we've done, and then we're gonna tighten. This may be hard depending on how tight your belt was currently. This is how tight it is around your waist. You make it as tight as you can so it doesn't come off during class. Now I'm gonna take my left side and tie a simple knot. So I'm gonna put my left side, tuck it under, throw it over everything. And there, I got my belt tied. If you are a Boy Scout, this is called a square knot. So again, if I do those last sections there, I take my left side, I go on top, tuck it under everything. I take my left side, I put it under, tuck it over everything. So, if you are struggling with this, that's okay. Yeah, Jesse, it's fine. Everybody here is struggling with it a little bit. To be honest with you, I don't expect you to actually do this until brown belt. But I want to make sure that you guys start it now.
I'm
Because Janine, if I said the expectation at brown belt is to do this, and I never showed it to you before, would I be a good instructor?
No, you'd be the worst
No.
instructor.
I would be the worst instructor in the world. Miss Luft, do you remember when I told you to stop tying my belts and I tied it by myself?
Yes, sir.
Be honest. When was it?
Oh, gosh. You were... Red belt?
Red or brown?
Yeah, it was later.
So the fact that you guys are starting this now means that you're already 4 belts better than me.
Haha.
Yeah, give yourselves a round of
Yeah, but
applause.
you're like,
Janine, that's a wonderful tied belt. Good job. Good job, Oliver. Let's do all of this again.
you're 13 belts higher than me.
13 belts, a little bit more than that.
No, you're actually 13.
So, everybody go here.
Oh, 14.
And let's do this again. Now, if you guys are tying it like this, and you just wrap around, and you do everything that we just did, except you do it in a separate way, that's okay. You can do it however you'd like. I'm just showing you how I tie my belt. So, let's try my way of tying my belt one more time, and then we'll do a little bit of a competition, a fun one. Take one side, put it around your waist. Here. Circle, and circle. That's it, Janine. You're doing it the opposite direction, but that works out fine. I mean, you can do it however you like. How you just tie it how you just tied your belt. How you did it before. That works. What you did was correct. Once you got that, untuck one side, move it out. Straighten your belt so the sides are equal. Oliver, you got it. Keep strengthening it. You got it, Jesse. You're at the right position. You're there, Janine. Now, take your left side. Put it over everything that you have. Left side over everything. I'm trying to show this off there. Now, tuck it under everything.
Done.
Oh, Jesse, you were right. Are you practicing again? Yeah? Okay.
I got like to the halfway point, but I messed up.
That's okay. Now take your left side again, tuck it under everything, and then over. Just a simple X, you know? How you tied your belt when you first learned about martial arts. Straighten, and get your belt tied. That's it, Janine. Good job. Now, oh, you're doing good. Keep going. Yep, that's it. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. So, I don't care how you tie your belt, you have to tie your belt. You have to try to beat me. If you are doing kicks over a chair, now's your time to stop. You're going to try to see if you can beat me on belt tying. Here's how it works. You're going to tie your belt as fast as you can. When you're done, you're going to stand in attention. If you take 5 minutes to do this, I'm fine with that. If you don't take 5 minutes, I'm fine with that as well. Just do your best.
What if you take an hour?
If you take an hour, I'm fine with that too. See if you can beat me though. Everybody start with your belts up like this. When I say go, you can lower your hands. Yes, Janine? No, you can do it whatever way you'd like, Janine. Whatever way you like, but it needs to be a good tie. If you tie it wrong, and it's not in a square knot, it's not looking good, you lose. However, if you tie it properly, then you do it faster than me, you win.
What was that?
Nothing. Actually, first time nothing. Second time, I'll bet push-ups. Ready,
I got push-ups.
set, Gophers. I said Gophers. Ready, set, Ghostbusters. Ready, set, go. See if you can tie it faster than me.
Don't you think they should get a head start first?
No, I think this is fair.
Can I come over and sit with you?
Oh, so Janine finished. She's in her chariot stance.
Can I come over and
No, you may not.
Take
I'd
away.
like to tickle you, sir.
Oh, let's see if you can beat me. Jesse, left over right.
Please just take one.
Make an X. You got it.
Now tuck it under everything.
Like that.
Take your top belt, the one that's on top,
You're right there.
this hand, tuck it under everything.
There you go. Yep. And then fall
Under all of it. So it's by your belly button. Like
into
this.
your belly button.
Yep, keep pushing it up. It's gonna be hard to do, I know. Then once you got that,
You got it.
just make a simple X.
You're right
All right, and I am done. Did you guys beat me?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll make a deal with you.
there. Tuck that.
If I lose, I have to do 10 push-ups. But if you lose, you have to do 10 push-ups. Do you take that deal?
Yes, sir. No, accept it. If,
Just tie it.
how about this?
We'll let you
If
know.
we win again, then she gets to come
No, that's not fair. We'll do 10 push-ups, okay? If I beat you, I get 10 push-ups. If you beat me, you get 10 push-ups. Only one of you guys need to beat me. Only one of you. Not everybody, only one.
Well, I'm gonna use my basic.
Ready? And don't go yet. I'm waiting for everybody to be there. Ready, set, go. Oh no! I wasn't expecting Janine's basic tie.
Basic time.
Oh, is it tied? It is tied properly. Shoot. All right, 10 push-ups. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you beat me. You beat me.
Do diamond push-ups.
No, I'm not doing diamond push-ups. That was not the deal. All right. I've been having problems with my camera all day, so I need to make sure I get it set up. So I'm going to end class right here. Good job, Jesse. You got it. Straighten it. Nice. All right. Chariot. Kunye. Face the flag. Chariot. Kunye. Hands behind your back. What's our goal? Air high fives. You are dismissed.